We couldn't be more excited to introduce Plan, the latest addition to Airnest. Plan is a tool dedicated to precise flight planning, wrapped in an intuitive, easy-to-use design. Let's take a look at a quick flight that was made using Plan, and then move to Airnest to see how it was put together. What made that flight so great was the fact that it included 3 points of interest, and Airnest automatically transitioned to each one, resulting in a smooth, seamless shot. To set up this flight, I'm going to use the waypoint tool to start creating our flight path. You'll notice as I create corners, the orange corner radius tool automatically appears. Using this, you can easily adjust the corner radius to each waypoint just by dragging the orange circle. Now that our path is set, we can add our points of interest. Remember, this flight had 3 POIs, so we're going to start by tapping the POI button here and just drop them where we'd like them to be. Great, and now we can assign altitudes to each one of these. By default, a POI has an altitude set to 0 feet, and that's what we'll keep for POI 1. But for POI 2, we're going to set that slightly higher at 20 feet. And for POI 3, we're going to drop it slightly to 15. Now that our POIs are in place, we can start adding flight altitudes and start assigning these waypoints to their respective points of interest. To do that, I can use the marquee tool, or for a bit more precision, I can long press and choose a lasso. This allows me to draw on the map to make a selection. Now the flight starts at 100 feet, but by the time we get to waypoint 3, we want to descend down to 20, so I can select an ending altitude by tapping the red icon in the lower left and selecting 20 feet. I can also assign this group to POI 1 by tapping the 1 under Assign to POI. Now moving on to the next group, I'm going to select waypoints 4 through 7. Now you'll notice that POI 1, POI 2, and waypoint 4 are lined up. This is intentional because this is where the POI transition occurs and allows us to smoothly transition to focusing on the statue as the drone makes this curve. So I'll keep this altitude of all 4 waypoints at 20 feet, but assign it to POI 2. And now moving on, I'll select waypoint 8. I'll keep that at 50 feet and also assign it to POI 2. And then as the flight starts to end, we want to ascend in altitude by the time we get to waypoint 9. So I'll keep that at 100 feet, but assign it to POI 3 as we end in this nice pan. Now that our flight plan is complete, we can use the settings menu to adjust flight speed and end of flight options such as return to home and hover at the last waypoint. Underneath, you can also select the Save button to save all your flight plans. And when you're ready to fly, just tap the green airplane icon in the lower right-hand side. So in just a couple minutes, we've designed a very complex flight with altitude changes, multiple POI transitions, and customized corner radius changes. Thanks for watching and happy flying!